Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your man, Gaber. Listen up, because today we're about to take off on a journey to make your travel experience smoother than ever before. I'm talking about avoiding those frustrating pre-flight blunders that can turn your trip into a turbulent mess. Hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any future travel tips, and let's dive right into it. Let's talk about online check-in. It's essential. Avoid the massive check-in line when you're running late. Online check-in is your VIP pass to skip the line. Choose your seat, especially with your crew. Online check-in is a no-brainer. Let's talk about packing like a pro. We've all been there. At security, the line is slow and you hear, "Sir, ma'am, please step aside." Avoid that by not packing prohibited items, like oversized liquids, sharp objects, and weapons. Check the TSA website for a full list. Better safe than sorry. Let's talk about overpacking. I used to stuff my suitcase until it was bursting. It's just not worth the hassle. Lugging a heavy suitcase, paying extra fees, and struggling to find anything. Instead, pack light and smart. Choose versatile items and roll your clothes. You'll be amazed at the space you save. This one's crucial, people. Always double-check your flight schedules. Flight times can change with little notice. Imagine you're all set, but your flight is delayed or canceled. Check your flight status before leaving, and sign up for flight alerts. Alright, this one might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people forget to verify their travel documents. Before you even think about packing your bags, make sure your passport is up to date and valid for at least 6 months beyond your travel dates. And don't forget about visas. Do your research and make sure you have all the necessary documentation to enter your destination country. Trust me, the last thing you want is to be denied entry at the border. When you're traveling, your valuables are your lifeline. We're talking about your passport, wallet, phone, all that good stuff. The last thing you want is to lose track of these items, especially in a busy airport. My advice? Keep your valuables on your person at all times. Invest in a good money belt or a secure travel pouch that you can wear under your clothes. And when you're going through security, keep a close eye on your belongings. Look, I get it. You want to look good when you travel. But trust me, comfort trumps style, especially on long flights. Ditch the tight jeans and fancy shoes for loose, breathable clothing. And don't forget layers. Airplane cabins can get chilly. Pack a light jacket or sweater to stay warm. I know airport food can be tempting, but trust me, it's not always the best idea to fly on an empty stomach. Eating a balanced meal before your flight will help keep your energy levels up and prevent you from getting hangry mid-flight. And no, I'm not talking about scarfing down a greasy burger and fries right before you board. Opt for something light and nutritious, like a salad, a sandwich, or some fruit. Your body will thank you for it. Just like eating, staying hydrated is crucial when you're flying. Airplane cabins are notoriously dry, which can dehydrate you faster than you think. Make sure to drink plenty of water before, during, and after your flight. And here's a pro tip: bring an empty reusable water bottle with you through security and fill it up once you're in the terminal. You'll save money and stay hydrated at the same time. It's a win-win. We live in a digital world. Our phones, laptops, tablets, they're our lifelines. The last thing you want is for your devices to die mid-flight. Before you leave, make sure all your devices are fully charged. And don't forget your chargers and adapters. There's nothing worse than being stuck with a dead phone and no way to charge it. Airport security can be a bit of a drag, but it's a necessary evil to keep everyone safe. To make your life easier, familiarize yourself with the security procedures at your departure airport. Remember to remove your shoes, belts, and any metal objects before going through the scanner. And keep your liquids and electronics easily accessible in your carry-on bag. The more prepared you are, the smoother the security process will be. We've all seen them, the frantic passengers sprinting through the airport, desperately trying to catch their flight. Don't be that person. Arriving late at the airport is a recipe for disaster. You risk missing your flight, dealing with long lines, and adding unnecessary stress to your trip. Do yourself a favor and arrive at the airport with plenty of time to spare. I recommend at least 2 hours for domestic flights and 3 hours for international flights. Listen up, people, because this one's important. Travel insurance is one of those things that you hope you'll never need, but you'll be extremely grateful for it if you do. From medical emergencies to lost luggage to flight cancellations, travel insurance can protect you from a whole host of unexpected events. Don't leave yourself vulnerable. Get travel insurance. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. If you're a frequent traveler, you know that airport lounges can be a lifesaver. They offer a quiet and comfortable escape from the hustle and bustle of the terminal, with amenities like comfy seating, free Wi-Fi, and complimentary food and drinks. Some lounges even have showers, spas, and sleeping pods. If you have a long layover or you're just looking for a more relaxing pre-flight experience, consider purchasing a day pass to an airport lounge. You deserve to treat yourself. Choosing the right seat can make all the difference in your flight experience. If you have the option to choose your seat during online check-in, take advantage of it. If you value legroom, consider an aisle or exit row seat. If you prefer to sleep during flights, a window seat might be a better option. And if you're prone to motion sickness, try to snag a seat over the wing. Jet lag is the worst, right? That groggy, disoriented feeling can really put a damper on your trip. But don't worry, there are ways to minimize the effects of jet lag. Before your flight, try to adjust your sleep schedule gradually to match the time zone of your destination. Stay hydrated, avoid caffeine and alcohol, and try to get some exercise during your flight. And once you arrive, expose yourself to natural light as much as possible to help reset your body clock. Getting to and from the airport can be a stressful experience, especially if you're unfamiliar with the area. Before your trip, research your transportation options and choose the one that best suits your needs and budget. From airport shuttles to taxis to ride-sharing services, there are plenty of options available. And if you're renting a car, make sure you have all the necessary documents and insurance. We all know that weather can be unpredictable, and unfortunately it can have a major impact on travel plans. Before you head to the airport, check the weather forecast for both your departure and arrival cities. If there's a chance of bad weather, pack accordingly and be prepared for potential delays or cancellations. And remember, safety always comes first. If the weather is really bad, it's better to be safe and reschedule your flight. So there you have it, folks. 18 common pre-flight blunders to avoid like the plague. By following these simple tips, you can make your travel experience smoother, less stressful, and way more enjoyable. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more travel tips and tricks. Until next time, safe travels and happy adventures.